interesting point that Rashi brings out. At the end of the pasuk it says, Shnei Chayei Sarah. The years of Sarah's life. That's totally extra, right? Why does it have to say that? It already said she lived to 127. What's it adding by saying the years of Sarah's life? So Rashi says, very short, Rashi, Kulon Shavim Tova. What was the message that Hashem was adding? That those 127 years were all equally good. Okay, very short Rashi, only 3 words, but there's a big problem with this Rashi, a big wonderment, I would say, right? If you look at Sarah's life, it doesn't seem to have been equally good, right? When she first got married, and she was childless, and then she went with her husband, and they traveled, not knowing where they were going to go, left their family, left their homeland, and then there was a famine, and then she was abducted, right? And then she had problems with her co-wife and Hagar, and then her son is almost sacrificed, right? So it does not seem that her life was equally good. So what is the message that we can take away from this? So other people have said this, it's not my interpretation, but that Sarah had a different mentality than most people have. Some people, when they think about life, they judge their life based on enjoyment, the comfort, the relaxation. So certain parts of life are more relaxing, more comfortable than other parts of life, right? But Sarah did not take that viewpoint. Sarah looked at her life in terms of the purpose that she saw, which was to do Hashem's will, to do what Hashem wanted her to do, to utilize her abilities to the fullest, to fulfill her potential. And in that sense, every year of her life was equally good, because every year of her life, she utilized for her potential, to the highest potential. She utilized to do the will that Hashem had for her. Whether it was to travel, that's what she did, with a full heart. Whether it was to do kira for the women, as Rashi says in another location, that's what she did. Whether it was to go into Egypt and then have that situation where she was abducted, that was the will of Hashem, that's what she did. She did it with a full heart, and she was able to see the goodness in every area of her life. And this is an important message for us, that often there might be a tekufa, there might be a period of our life which is difficult, maybe financially, maybe health-wise, maybe relationship-wise, and it's easy to get down on that, feeling that way, and to feel down. But we have to remind ourselves that we're not here to have fun, right? It's much more fun in Shemayim. It says in Eov, Adam la'amal yulad, that we were here to work, we're here to labor. What is that labor? That labor is to do the will of Hashem, to make difficult choices, and to utilize our potential. So when we think of life that way, then even the difficult parts of life we realize are equally good. And equally Hashem is helping us and giving us the guidance that we need to fulfill His will. Have a good night.